Inside Boxing's Throwdown. My name is Steve Johnson, co-host of Radio Martinez. All right, Radio, it's our favorite segment. Man, you know what? We didn't even do a come on, man. We should have. We're gonna do that next week, but we should have.
Well, I'll mix a come on, man.
Okay, we'll get a come on, man.
Because I got my. When we get into the topics that we're talking about, you're gonna see it's a big come on.
Okay, because Limo's Ken, my boy Kenny Lemos. Now he's Limo's Ken. Well, Kenny Lemos, we're gonna get something for you, baby. Don't just. But anyway, you know what? I was thinking about something earlier today, and we talked about it. There's a couple of guys that have come to my mind that really need to hang them up. You know, they've done.
There's a lot of them out there.
Well, there's two in particular that have, kind of laid down the gauntlet. They've gone the way of no longer being able to, I shouldn't say competitive because there's still guys they can beat, but as far as making any waves on being any factor, being relative in the sport any longer, there's a couple come to my mind. But the first one, I'll let you think for a minute. The first one that comes to my mind is Manny Pacquiao. Okay, Manny Pacquiao. You know, after losing to Jeff Horn. Now let me just say this. Pacquiao's another one. He's like earlier we talked about Miguel Cotto. Mm-hmm. He's not quite in the thing about not having any controversies or what everything, but he has shied away from fighting no one. Okay, but in this fight against you remember against Jeff Horn when they fought in Australia, it was so obvious to us that Horn was much bigger than him, and for Manny Pacquiao to be older, you know, he needs to go on back to the Philippines and do his political thing and leave it alone. I don't know how much longer Bob Arum can think he can milk him for anything. We already know. I mean, I hope we're on the same page on this. Manny Pacquiao can't beat Terrence Crawford. I mean, Terrence Crawford takes him apart. I can't see anybody that Manny Pacquiao could beat right now that people would be interested to see him fight.
Well, I agree with you to where maybe it's time where he does hang him up and go follow his political career in the thing. But he's completely different for different reasons from the guy that I'm going to talk about. Because one person that comes to my mind that really needs to hang him up and really needed to hang him up years and years ago, and that's Roy Jones Jr. Okay.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm going to talk about him, but they're different scenarios. Okay.
Okay.
Manny Pacquiao, okay, should hang him up if he's going to follow the same career that he's going. I agree with you 100% because he's fighting way too heavy than what he should be. Remember, Manny started 106 pounds.
Yeah, man.
Okay? Now he's up there fighting the 147s and stuff like that. It's too big. And it was obvious that Horn was so much bigger than him. Because Horn, everybody out there in the world knows that Horn ain't anywhere near the level of Manny Pacquiao when it comes to a skill level and talent level. But the size makes a difference, and any girl out there tell you size makes a difference. Okay,
here we go.
Don't listen
Editor
to that.
at InsideBoxing.com.
But it does. Manny should hang him up. Otherwise, if he doesn't hang him up, he's got to put his foot down against Top Rank and who's his trainer?
Freddie Roach.
Freddie Roach. He's got to put his foot down and say, "Hey, I decide who I'm going to fight," because I'm going to tell you what, I think he's missing the boat. I think he should drop back down
to lightweight, man.
Well, even below lightweight. He should be fighting Lomachenko. He should be fighting Rigondeaux. Manny's not a big guy.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's true.
He's not a big guy, and he's very well in a position where he can step into the ring with any of them guys and light up their light.
I don't know about that.
I know he can. Because now he's not going to take the force of a punch of a 147-pound contender.
True. And 100.
Can you imagine Lomachenko trying to showboat against a Pacquiao?
Guy. Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen. So his management, his thinking, his business, people are driving him the wrong way. They're driving him. If they had their way, they'll have him fighting Errol Spence and all these 154. They'll have him fight Canelo, man. I mean, backwards. You're going the wrong way. Back down, end your career. If you're gonna continue fighting, Pacquiao should go down and he should start fighting people his own size. He start looking at Salido. He should start looking at Lomachenko, Guillermo Rigondeaux. He should start looking at these guys to end his career. Yeah, he can do it. I mean, he trains hard. There's no reason.
I think he's gotten too comfortable.
Well, he can't even make weight.
Well, that's
he
what I'm
can't even.
saying.
He can't even.
135 would be realistic for him to maybe try to do.
He fights at 147.
I
He
know.
can't even step on the scale and make 147. And you know his opponent's coming in at 156.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I say,
So,
maybe
so we'll leave that
lightweight.
alone. But now let me talk about.
Let's talk about Roy Jones.
Roy Jones Jr. Okay. This is what I'm saying. This is my come on man too as well, because Roy, everyone knows he needs to hang it up. I don't think you could talk to anybody outside of Roy Jones Jr. himself that's going to tell him, boy, you still a force, man. You still need to keep going. Not a single soul. Okay.
I would hope not.
I just read something the other day where Roy Jones came out and said that he's not retiring till he dies. So no one can ever expect him to retire. Okay.
Well, this is a situation where, as we've said before, and I know you guys have talked about it too, sometimes you have to save a guy from himself, okay? We already know that there's sleazy promoters that will go ahead and put Roy as the headliner because he's still... But you know what? It's you, the fans, that have to stop going to that crap with Roy. I mean, he, like you said, you read where he said, you gotta die. You, the fans, have
He
to
ain't
stop
retired.
that.
He's not retiring until he
You
dies.
shouldn't be responsible for a guy that has lost his talent. And the sad part is that there was a time
He was the best.
Clearly the best. Clearly the best at middleweight and clearly the best at light heavyweight, and he won a heavyweight title.
But you know what?
So,
you know what?
I don't know.
You know what? Them fans, they done forgot about that. Okay? They honestly, the boxing fans have short memories.
Yeah.
They have short memories, and now they're looking at this. Who is this guy in this ring, man?
Yeah, that's the sad part.
I mean, he should have retired after Jones Tarver got in his face and says, "What excuse you got today?"
Yeah, man, and then blasted him out.
Yeah, and then exactly, and then blasted him out
A second time,
So,
it's like, wow.
so I mean that should have been the deciding light that turned on in his head, saying, "Hey, okay, let me keep my
his legacy,
legacy intact."
What should
It's
happen
gone.
is, I
It's
think
gone.
that after he beat John Ruiz,
Yeah.
that was the time to sit back and then go the route of Evander Holyfield and just go around and bask in that glory that would last forever.
Okay, so
That glory would last forever.
so that's my come on man, Roy Jones Jr. Come on, man.
We just said we couldn't have a come on, man.
That's it. That's a good
You
come.
just made it come on.
That's a come on, man. And I got another come on, man.
Oh,
Can I throw it out there real
Here
quick?
we go. Go
Can
ahead.
I throw it
Go
out
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. This is to the artist that's making a statue of Evander Holyfield. Okay. That's making a statue. And Evander Holyfield was one of my favorite boxers. I'm telling you, this man, he was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Man. Didn't shy from anyone. Fought Tyson in his prime and fought him to kick Tyson's ass. I mean, it wasn't like everyone else went in there to get a payday.
Yeah.
He wasn't scared. Evander was the real deal. He was always the real deal. Now they erected a statue in his honor. Okay.
Somebody was paid for this.
Have you seen the statue?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. Anyone that hasn't seen the statue, Google it. Statue of Evander Holyfield, and then take a look at that. Matt, and you tell me out there, this artist, someone gave him the wrong picture.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, they gave him the wrong picture because I am not lying. If you look at that picture, it's Damon Wayans. Okay?
You know what?
Someone gave him a picture of Damon Wayans, and he put Damon Wayans' face on Evander Holyfield. Man, come on, man.
That's a good come on, man. You know what, man? That's a good come on, man, because there are sometimes, when you look at something, this fool here sent me this picture. He said, "Who is this?" And when I looked at the trunks and stuff, I said, "I don't know, who is it?" He said, "Damon Wayans." Now, when he said Damon Wayans, it took me about 10 seconds to recover. I couldn't breathe. From laughing so hard. Man, it looked just like Damon.
I thought it was something like they did a statue of the movie star.
I don't know what you're talking about. I guess you're on your own.
The movies, Adrian. Rockies. They did him a statue, man. The guy ain't never fought in his life.
Wow,
Stallone.
That's a funny one because that you guys got to Google that. Look at that picture. It's shameful. It's actually shameful that the artist. Like you said, man, they had to give him the wrong picture.
They gave him the wrong picture,
It's not even
man.
close.
They gave him
it's
the wrong
not
picture.
even close. But anyway, having said that, getting back to our original thing, talking about Roy Jones and Manny Pacquiao.
10 seconds.
Two guys who at a time, once again, Hall of Fame because what they do at radio, they changed the sport. Manny Pacquiao was the guy that was responsible for making the smaller weight divisions get the publicity. He was the guy, the little guy that started that. Well, not started, but he was one of the driving forces.
Oh, yeah, he was.
You know, Roy Jones was the man at middleweight and light heavyweight, and to beat John Ruiz for a heavyweight title, his legacy was set, and he's blown all that, and now risking his safety. I can't get behind that at all.
Okay, so good. That was a good one. I think a couple of good command mans in there. Manny Pacquiao, listen to what I'm telling you, man. If you want to stay in the ring, do it the right way. Stand up to you're the boss. You're the boss, okay? At this point in your career, you don't need Top Rank. You don't need
Bobber,
the trainer. You don't
Freddie Roach.
You don't need Freddie Roach. You don't need these guys. You know, if anyone proved that, it was Floyd Mayweather. Look what happened to him. He didn't need them. He didn't need them dictating what he wanted to do. He wanted to do what he wanted to do. And look, he's the guy that made the $1 billion in the game. Okay, Manny, take hold of your career if you're going to stay in the game.
One final thing. You know, I just want to wish Jeff Horn the best of luck on December the 13th.
Oh, come.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me finish. I want to wish him the best of luck on December 13th when he fights Gary Corcoran. I think Gary Corcoran is one of the Corcoran brothers that Cheech and Chong dealt with in their movie. I'm not sure who this dude is.
When I saw it, I thought he was Johnny Cochran's cousin.
I have no idea, man. But good luck to you, Jeff Horn. Because sooner or later, you're going to see Terrence Crawford, and that's your ass.
He ain't going to see him because someone's going to beat him. But you just pulled another, come on, man.
That's a come on, man.
Stuart Duncan and you guys up there, man. You gave us boxing fans a whole lot of lip service. Every name that came out of your mouth was a big name. Terrence Crawford, Mike Alvarado, even Spence's and all these guys. I mean, the Charlo brothers, the Canelo, big names. Everyone kind of getting excited.
He picks Gary Corcoran.
Corcoran.
I don't know who this dude is, but he's going to get blasted out. Unless we get our wish.
He might not. John Horn ain't know.
Unless we get our wish and Corcoran blasts him out.
They got to be
awesome.
very careful. I mean, don't make it like Horn is this big guy that's just going to blast anybody out of the water. I mean, he got his hands full.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't even know who this guy is, but I guarantee you one thing: he got his hands full.
We're going to let the radio chill a little bit. You see, got a little excited. I'm going to check his blood pressure right now because I'm sure it's through the roof. But anyway, that's it for today. We'll be back next Saturday. We'll recap everything we talked about today. And look forward to that fight next Saturday, guys. Try not to miss that.
Hey, man, my blood pressure's fine. I eat a lot of okra. Okay?
Okay.
Hey, guys, till next week, come back and see us. All right?
All right.
Keep them hands up.
Keep your hands up, baby.